Hey guys, long time no see. So I bet all of you are wondering why I look crazy right now. I'm in the process of straightening my hair, and I've actually gotten a couple of requests to show how I personally straighten my hair. So as you can see, I've already done the bottom section, and I'm going to let you guys see how I do the top sections. I guess just some like basic things about my hair. Once I let it down, you'll be able to see its curliness to the full extent. My hair is curly and pretty volumized when it's just left straight, and how left like out of the shower, and how I have it right now is just dry out of the shower. I don't have anything in it. I didn't blow dry it. I just got out of the shower and let it dry. My hair is thin, but I have a lot of it. And let's see, what else should you know. The curls that I have aren't like pretty perfect curls. They're not spirally or ringlety. They're more like kinky. They don't really have a set shape or like way that they curl. It's just like really ugly curls, I guess. So I don't like to leave it super curly very often. I personally like to straighten it. Also for this style of straightening, you're gonna want like a paddle brush like this, or like basically any type of brush. A comb will also work, like a clip, and then 2 hair ties. And the straightener that I'm using today is the Infinity by Conair. This is just the one I have handy at my house because I am at college now and I don't take my straightener back and forth. The straightener that I use on an everyday basis is a Chi, like the original Chi. And then I've also straightened my hair with the Wet Straight before. All 3 give me wonderful results. I don't think any one is better than the other. They're just all really great. I also have this particular straightener set to 446 degrees. I usually work with the highest heat setting on all of my straighteners. Now that's probably not the best for your hair just because it can be really damaging, but that's where I find I get the best results. So if you're new to straightening your hair, or you just haven't really done it a lot, you can kind of work with the heat settings that you have and see which one is best for you. I personally always go for the highest heat settings. That being said, you want to make sure that you use a heat protectant, just so you don't get a bunch of split ends and stuff. I think that's all that I wanted to tell you. So I sectioned my hair off in 3 sections when I straightened my hair. I've already done this bottom section, and what I did was just go from the top of my ears straight back, and I straightened this. So what I'm going to do right now is tie this up so that it doesn't get all mixed in with the curly section. And I've seen like straightening videos where girls don't tie up the hair that they already have straightened, and I'm like, how do you not get your curly hair mixed in with your straight hair? I just can't do that. So this is my curly hair. As you can see, like I said, it's not very uniform curly. It's more like just like crazy curls, I guess. And now I'm going to work with my second section. So what I do is go from my temples all the way back. And what I'm going to do is just like pull the top here and put it into a nice stylish bun at the top of my head. And I'm just doing that with like a plain hair tie. Then I take all the curly hair that I have and section it down the middle. And I work with these 2 sections separately. Sorry, I have something in my eye. A really important part of straightening your hair is make sure you brush out your hair before you straighten it, or else you're not going to get very good results because the hair is going to be really tangly and really like matted curly. So I just take my paddle brush and brush it out, and I'm left with like just this frizzy ball. Also, I think I get success with my straightening routine because of the way that I section my hair when I straighten it. Instead of taking very dense pieces, so pieces that are more like this or like square like that, for example, taking a piece that's like really dense, it might be small but very dense at the top. So instead of taking a piece like this, I take a piece that's like this. It's longer but flatter. And that way when you're actually straightening your hair, the plaits go across all of the hair evenly and you can get to like basically every strand. Whereas if you're doing a dense piece, the straightener is just like crushing the hair on the top and the bottom, and it's not really getting anything in the middle. So you're left with like kind of still curly hair. So what I do is I just work from the back, basically, like back under here. I'll take like a straighter piece and section off the top. So I'll work with this little one back here. Also, if you are finding that straightening your hair is not very simple, take smaller pieces. Don't just like try to do huge chunks at once. Yes, it takes a little bit longer, but you're going to get a better result and your hair is going to stay straighter for a longer period of time. Now with this front section of hair, I'm actually going to show you more precisely how I straighten it. Start at the root, obviously, and then I kind of like tilt the iron in so that I have a slight little like curl down here. And this just basically gives your hair like body and movement, and when all of your hair is down and straight, it's going to separate the layers that you have. And even if you don't have layers, I feel like this looks better once your hair is all straight, just because it's like not every piece of hair is exactly the same. And then just go and re-straighten any sections that you need. I tend to go over my straight hair a few times, which I know like most professional hairstylists will tell you not to do, but I'm not a professional hairstylist, and this is how I get my hair really straight, so it works for me. You're just left with that. And I'll take another section down, and I just basically take my thumb and like run it through the hair to get a straight line, and I twist that part down and keep this up. Ooh, okay. And I brush the section of hair before I actually straighten it. My opinion also is if you want your hair more volumized, don't straighten over the roots a bunch of times. Straighten over the roots like once and then keep straightening like an inch down from the roots. That way your roots still stay volumized and it's as if they're still a little bit curly even. But no one's gonna really notice. So, gone over my roots a couple times, and now I'm just gonna focus my straightener towards the bottom half of my hair, tilting in. So, that's what I'm kind of left with, and I just take the rest of my straight hair down. And as you can see, like the bottom layer and the middle layer are kind of separated by each other because I've tilted the straightener in. And actually this little part right here is bugging me. Alright. So yeah. That's basically just how I straighten my hair. I'm not going to show you the rest just because it'll take probably a really long time. Also, another tip I have, if you're kind of in a hurry, straighten the like bottom sections of your hair not as like precisely. And then just focus most of your like really good straightening on the top layer, just because that's where like you'll be able to see from the roots and everything. But for the bottom, you don't really have to worry about that. If there's anything else that I've left out or that you still have questions about, just leave it in the comments or message me and I'll get back to you. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found this video helpful. Bye!